And as we were walking off, Colby was there. And Colby, he saw me, and then he called me, hey, come here. And then I was already ready. Until the security came, I beat the crap out of you already.
Best podcast in the business. The name is Show Me the Money.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Show Me the Money podcast. It is the year 2025, first episode of the year. And where the fuck is Moicano at, bro?
Unbelievable.
Holy, I thought Moicano was on my left, but Kyle Betts has joined the show. We got Danilo here. Moicano didn't show up, but he is training very hard for this fight. He's getting ready, and I need him to be ready because I already hammered his money line. I hammered it. I moved the number, bro. He was minus 190. I bet money on it. It went to minus 200. I bet more money on it. Minus 220. He's minus 240 right now, bro.
Thanks to Matty.
Dude, it's a lock. It's free money. It is financial advice to anyone out there. Money Moicano is free money. 2 weeks from now, 2 weekends from now, I'm going to the fight. I can't wait for it, bro.
He's locked in. Then I even saw that Dustin was there. You saw that? That Dustin was there. Dustin Poirier was there to spar with him.
Yeah, they were training together.
That was cool. That was cool.
That's fantastic. You saw Dustin's caption? He was like getting beat up by the money man.
Yes.
How true do you think that is?
I think Moicano is in the great shape right now.
Yeah.
I think it's real, And then when you spawn another guy, when you like Dustin doesn't have a fight coming up. He just spawned, getting in shape. He don't want to be off too much, so he goes there and he doesn't do Dustin. He goes there, he does Benil. So
Right.
It's a little bit off of your
Yeah.
game. And the guys kind of like, for sure, Pahomba and all Moicano's coach, they work so much for these guys. So all the traps are there. So whenever he throws something, Moicano has the answer. It's real, Whenever the sparring partner, you do get beat up.
Yeah. Well, Moicano played that role for Dustin previously, right?
Yeah, a couple of times. When your teammates like that, you gotta help out. It's your time, then it's my time, so we help each other a lot.
For sure. All right, well, as much as I want to talk about that fight, we got a lot of fights coming up this weekend. We also have lots of news to go over. First and foremost, Gilbert, you said you had a bet of some sort for me. Tell me what this bet is again, because I already forgot what you said.
Which one we talking?
I don't even know, bro. You just before we started, you said we had to bet something about shaving my head or some shit.
Yeah, I said, remember that we did the low kick, right? So you did low kick, I low kick you one easy, and you low kick him very hard back, and then I still had
Hold on. Can you repeat that? You said it was hard kick?
That was a good kick, but when I kick, it wasn't that hard. It was just
Right.
20%.
But see, here's what happened though. I low kick. I don't know. It's not. I low kick Gilbert, and he said, "Oh, that was a good one." Like,
that was a good one.
Bro, that was really good. Like,
Yeah,
it was
that
a
was
thud.
hard. Yeah.
But when he said, "Oh, that was a good one," I was like, "If it was a good one, shouldn't it have been like painful? You shouldn't just say, oh, it was a good kick."
No, that's what I meant.
Okay.
When you kick it hard, say, well, that was good. Like, that was a legit kick.
So you think
So-
if I like fight a civilian on the street and I give them that
Oh,
kick, I'm winning?
100%. They're dead.
Yeah, they're gonna sue the crap out of you.
No, don't get it. Don't
No,
mistake. Matty, we've trained a couple times at Boca Boxing. Matty has a pretty hard punch, and I've been kicked by him too. So.
I got 90 seconds of firepower, but after that, I'm gassing out, bro. But I'm live for 90 seconds.
For all you people trying him in his comments, watch out.
Yeah.
But I think I got my guy Zeno. He does my haircut, and then we were talking, and then he said, "Hey, you should do a bet." And then I say, "What kind of Because I don't bet. Like, I don't want to go bet money. Like influence you guys to bet money. This guy already does that a lot. So, but we can bet playful, So we did a low kick, but now I want to do haircut. We're gonna go to maybe this card or next card.
Yeah.
And then, but that's the tricky. If I win, I'll pick what haircut I want on you.
Deal.
And if you win, you pick what haircut. So Zeno's coming. We'll see if you do
Do
for
you have
this
any
one.
hair, bro?
I do, bro. Look at that. Look, that's my guy,
see.
bro. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Look at that, bro. Sharp.
Yeah, you got some nice Brazilian
guy
hair,
Zeno.
bro.
See?
Unfortunately, I won't.
What can you really do more to that? The next step is bald.
We can play around.
Mohawk.
Make a couple of tricks.
Gilbert Moicano. We'll give him a mohawk.
But we can play around. I can make a funny haircut, and then we gotta wear that. They hats off on the next party, so you gotta stay 1 week with the haircut. Next party will come with with the same haircut.
All right, it's a deal, but we got to figure out which fight. It'll either be this episode as we break down what UFC Vegas 101 this weekend, or it'll be next episode. I have a feeling there's one fight we might be on an opposite side on for this weekend, so we'll decide later in the episode. But let's talk about a couple things, Gilbert. Someone sent me this video earlier, bro. I want to get your opinion on this. Let me pull it up. I'm going to actually play it right to the microphone here.
We'll see. There's a couple guys out there. Paddy Pimblett's always an option. He's a big name, and he's been running his mouth about me. So I'd love to settle that. Michael Chandler's always a possibility. He's ran his mouth. Wow. Gilbert Burns. I know he's retired. Chael said he's retired, so we know he's retired. And honestly, Gilbert's the biggest fan. He's always been a fan of me. He took a picture of me at Hard Rock a couple months ago, and he's been real nice. He didn't release the picture. I know Gilbert put the picture up in his house, and he framed it because he's such a big fan of me. He's always talking well about me, so I do appreciate Gilbert Burns for doing that for me. But why would I want to fight a fan? That would be so rude to fight a fan like Gilbert Burns. I mean, he's my biggest fan. We'll see. There's a couple.
What's your response to that, bro? First of all, did you actually take a picture with him?
What do you think?
I think Colby's always full of shit.
That happened.
It did happen.
So not on the way he's saying, but that happened. So it was a Brazilian concert going on in the Hard
Dare
Rock
Club.
Yeah. But that was 3 years ago, I think. And so the first concert was very nice. I was there for the first one. And the second one was okay. The third one was bad. I already left. So there was me, my wife, and 2 other couples. And as we were walking off, Colby was there. And Colby, he saw me, and then he called me. Hey, come here. And then I was already ready. No, I don't know. I was ready if something happened. But then, bro, this guy is so fake, bro. That he was like, oh, Gilbert, I'm a huge fan. Oh, bro, you're a warrior. I respect you. You're a family guy. This and that. If I always said something about you, just to promote, I'm sorry. But he kept going on. That you see it. And he kept saying, bro, you're such a warrior. I'm a huge fan. I like so much. I always watch your fights. And he keep saying. Then I'm like, at one point I say, okay, bro, like.
You felt like it was phony?
Yeah, it was too much. And then he was trying to be super nice. Because I came ready. I came with one energy. Like, if says something, it's on, especially no one, until the security came, I beat the crap out of you already. So I was kind of on that energy. And then when he started saying it, kind of slowed down a little bit. My guy that was in the concert, he was kind of hearing everything. Then he saw the energy was kind of like, we're not going to fight. He was so cool. And the guy asked him to take a picture. And I actually sent him the photo. And then I sent him the video. And the guy sent me the photo. And then I saw the photo. He just, I say, that's your photo. The guy's talking crap.
Let me see this photo, bro.
Right here. I said, that was your fault. Look at him.
You see?
But look at his energy, bro.
Yeah.
What the?
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, even after his fight with Kamaru Usman, you could hear in between, he's like, hey, this is...
Dude, you want to airdrop that to me? I can put it so the audience can...
Yeah. All right, so Gilbert. Colby Covington, 3-round main event, co-main event. How does it go? Or 5-round? 3 or 5 rounds, first of all. And how does that fight go if it ever happened?
I'll finish Colby, bro. There's no way. I think I have so much more power than the guy. I think that fight's not happening. I would love to. I'm down for it. I think I'm fighting Miami. That's what I'm hearing. And probably it's going to be Michael Morales. That's the one that kind of... He was not offered. He called me out. Ali said they start talking. They didn't officially offer it to me, but that's the name. So I'm pretty much, I think that's going to be the fight. Michael Morales, and maybe after the fight, everything goes my way, go there and beat Michael Morales, then the Colby fight might happen.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's not a fight that I'm going to be pursuing. I'm not going to be chasing this guy. We saw what happened with Ian Gary. We saw what happened with so many guys. He goes there. He wants all that clout, you know. Like, now he's talking about Sean Strickland because he knows Sean Strickland has... That's what people don't see. But I've been on that game for so long, but now I see it. He talk about Paddy Pimblett. Why? Because he know probably Paddy Pimblett is fighting March. The March 22nd in London. He talked about Sean Strickland. Why? Because Sean Strickland is fighting February. So whenever comes February, they're going to come to, hey, Sean, did you see what Colby talked? And then he's going to talk about Colby and Colby going to answer. March, hey, Paddy, you saw Colby? Yeah. So his name is always in the air. That's his goal, and he's always been so.
Kind of like what Conor does.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to fight, but I would love to have this fight. But it's not a thing that I'm going to be. What do you think? I should pursue that fight?
No.
Yeah, it's a waste
I
of
think
time.
Colby would have a better chance at 155 than he would at 185.
Well, that's a given. I mean, I don't know what he could even do to Sean Strickland. I don't think he would land a single takedown.
No, bro. Sean would destroy him.
I'm saying he would do better at 155 than he would at 185.
A good fight that he called, he said Paddy Pimblett. I don't think it's happening. He said Michael Chandler.
That could happen.
That could happen.
I actually think that's a perfect matchup.
But I'm not even too much interested on that right now. I don't think that's a fight that, wow, I want to see that fight. But
yeah,
you could fight. It could happen, you know.
Well, let's talk about Michael Morales. Have you ever taken a guy 0 before? Because he's 17-0. He's 6-0 in the UFC. He has 3 finishes out of those 6 fights. We obviously know about how good his striking is, but he's got somewhat of a wrestling background, right?
Yeah, but when they say like they from Brazil and they don't wrestler, or they from Ecuador they wrestler, or they from Mexico they wrestlers, it's hard to respect, you know, because if he's American wrestler, if he's Russian wrestling, Dagestani, or if he's Iran, if I don't know, like a high level place to wrestle, then yeah. But when the guy say, "Oh, I'm a Brazilian 5-time national wrestling," when I'm Mexican wrestling, when Ecuadorian wrestling, like I think the guy's very good, high level, 17-0, 18-0 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Crazy finishes.
What was his last fight?
I think it was Neil Magny.
Yeah, so I cashed on that. I had the round 1 knockout for Michael Morales, and he finished Neil Magny. Everyone thought that would be like a longer fight because Neil Magny, but you also finished Neil Magny in the first round, so it's a.
I think he's very tough, very good, very athletic. Looks very athletic. I started watching his fights a little bit just in case. Like I said, the fight is not officially done deal, but I think he's gonna play.
How do you think you match up against him?
I think it's a tough fight for me, tough fight for him as well. I think, but as Manny Moicano says, I cannot afford, bro. It's been 3 already. That injury against Bilal, then the knockout against JDM, and the last one that for me was a harder one to swallow. Yeah, was the one that I put in a crazy amount of work. I couldn't show anything. Had a better weight cut, no excuse. Shout out to
Sean Brady.
He did great, but wasn't the fight that no excuse. The guy beat me, but I couldn't perform the way I wanted. So now I'm gonna do everything in my power to perform. Yeah. I don't care. I want to show up on that fight, you know.
Has your mindset been like?
Yeah, good? I'm not even looking to 3 losses. That I just want to show up, you know. Right. I want to make sure I'm ready to fight on the day of the fight, and that's it. Put in a lot of work already on this. Make sure my weight's coming down already. I was working on that. I had a surgery. I have an inguinal hernia taken off, and that sucks. I had to go all the way to CPI in Tijuana, Mexico. You heard these guys doing the stem cells there? Bro, that was amazing. I was there for like a week. They put we did the whole MRI. We did a blood test. We did everything. So they look at my shoulder, and they did a MRI my shoulder, my right knee. I have a little thing on my right knee and my lower back, and they put like over 200 million stem cells on my body, bro.
What?
So my body.
You gotta pay for that out of pocket?
Yeah. They kind of they had me a deal with the UFC, so I pay it, but I didn't pay the full price. Yeah. But I would pay. You know what I mean? It was so good for my body. Good. that I'll
That's sick.
I will pay, you know, because and the guy Scotty Nelson, he used to do the OTM. He friends with Joe Rogan. The guy took great care of me. I know Michael Johnson was just there. Wagner Russia was just there.
I saw him.
Couple UFC fighters, Sean O'Malley was there, and bro, I'm telling you, my shoulder always had a little thing. My lower back always got a little thing. When I got there, I would stay Monday through Friday, Matty, and then my lower back. And so I went to the hospital to do the procedure on Wednesday. Wednesday night sucks, bro. I couldn't do anything. My back was locked up. Thursday was getting better. Thursday, I said, okay, I can move a little bit. Friday, bro, that thing disappeared, bro. I had zero. I still have zero pain, nothing.
That's crazy.
It takes a little while.
How long is the procedure? Like,
it was a week, but procedure in my lower back was in the hospital for 1 day. I was there, and then I don't have enough on my discs, but I just have on the facets around my discs. I have a lot of inflammation there, so they put a lot of injections there with the stem cells, bro. That thing is different level. If you guys got any pain in there, anything, that's the place to go. CPI is Stem Cells Performance Institute, bro.
Shout out to them.
Different level. If all the fighters, they should go there, and anyone with those old guys with the bad knee, bad lower back, that's the place to go, bro. They take great care of me.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to go, ready to start camp.
Let's go.
Ready to be back in there and put on a crazy amount of work for this year.
Let's go. I like that fight against Michael Morales. I agree with you. It's a tough fight for both sides, I think, stylistically. But let's talk about the last two fights you've had, because Sean Brady and Jack Della, both are guys that people are looking at as future potential champs that could take the belt from Bilal, right? Who do you like better out of both those guys? Because I think there's a rumor of Jack Della versus Leon Edwards. I don't know if that's official or not.
I think it's official.
So first of all, who do you like in that fight, Jack Della versus Leon? And then who do you think is a better chance, both as younger guys, Jack and Sean, that can make runs in the division?
That's a good fight. That fight's supposed to happen a while ago, the Apex. Sean Brady, but I think Sean Brady had staph infection or something. He pulled out. And then that guy... The guy that even did good with him, the guy that just beat Mickey Gall, I forgot his name, Basil Hassas.
Oh, yeah.
That guy got that short notice to fight Jack Della.
He somehow went the distance with him, but he got pieced up towards the end of that fight.
Yeah, but he did good. That was a tough fight.
Yeah.
So that fight's supposed to happen. Sean Brady is a dog. Sean Brady can wrestle, very strong physically. I just think Jack Madalena was on that guy hits like a truck, bro. The beginning of the fight, he threw me a jab or something that I'm like, wow. And then the crazy thing was, it wasn't like a hard punch. I can see it was just like, pick.
Yeah. Just natural power.
And I'm like, oh my God, that guy hits hard. So I think it's going to be a good test. I think he can beat Leon Edwards, Let's see how is Leon hungry right now. But I think Jack... if I'm the guy that bets a lot, I think I'll put money on Jack. I think Jack is a freaking dog, especially when you look about the fight. I think break the guy's arm in the first or second round, and the guy beat me with the arm broke. So the guy,
dude, that still broke my heart to this day.
That was crazy. I was at that fight.
You're winning for 14 minutes,
I know, bro. Don't remind me.
I had the Dustin Poirier Gilbert Burns parlay to win like 30,000,
his
bro.
parlay.
Oh my God, how could you ever live with yourself?
I was down bad, bro.
How could I ever forget the thousands of the message that I got? You messed up my parlay. Hey. My bad, but yeah. So now we gotta go back. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like it happens. Sometimes we put a lot of work into this game, and sometimes we're not able to show on the fight. But I think it's a crazy division. You saying, oh, you agree that I think Michael Morales is a tough fight for both, but what my last fight is an easy fight. I don't have easy fights.
You're fighting the top 4 guys in the world.
Like Joe Rogan said in his podcast, you call up Gilbert Burns, he'll fight anybody. Boha.
I mean, you fought Hamzat, Bilal, Jack Della, Sean Brady. I mean, you're fighting the absolute killer, and then Usman a couple fights before Chimaev. I mean, He's fighting the best guys in the world consistently. I think I like Jack too. I think it's his time against Leon.
Jack. I agree. I like Jack.
Tell me about how much better or how much improved is he with his grappling?
Jack?
Yeah, because if he were to fight Sean, he did
improve a lot.
Yeah.
I was able when I saw his fight with that guy Basil Hafaz, I saw a lot of openings to takedowns, and say.
Yeah.
But then when I got a couple good takedowns on him, but he was able to don't give up on positions, I wasn't able. I got his back, but I think it was at the end of the second round. I have like 15 seconds, 10 seconds. I couldn't do much, but that was the only good position that I got. Other than that, he defended very good. Like, he didn't give up positions. I just think he trained a lot with the guy, the Australian guy, crazy dude. Craig Jones. He trained a lot with Craig Jones, and I think that was the eye-opening for him,
Yeah.
And then freaking Craig Jones is very good.
He helped Volkanovski against him.
Yeah, he's high level. He helped Volkanovski against Islam that first fight. He's very good. And I think that was eye-opening for Jack. I think Jack is a freaking problem right now. Yeah. And who you think Sean Brady should fight next? I think because it's kind of like he's going to be Ian Gary maybe?
I could have sworn I saw something about him fighting Leon Edwards.
No, he's Jack Della. He's almost done.
I thought it was Sean Brady versus Leon Edwards. For the London card, I could have sworn I saw that.
I'm not sure.
Because we got Buckley, we got a lot of guys in the mix right now.
Or maybe it was Buckley.
I think Buckley
Leon.
versus Sean Brady is a great matchup. I think that'd be perfect. I just think it's for the fans. I think it's a good matchup.
Who you think wins in that one?
I think Sean Brady can win a decision in that fight. I think he can hold him down long enough.
But Buckley's being freaking.
Hey, I want a shitload. Look, I'll tell you one thing, bro. I used to not like Buckley. I just he runs his mouth. I guess because doing a podcast with you and But then he's really grown on me, because he's put the work in,
Yeah,
he's looked very good at 170. He's put the work in, and I think he's a good dude, So I actually like Buckley now. I think that's a really close fight, Buckley versus Sean Brady, though.
I agree.
Yeah, but for the UFC London main event, I believe the main event will be Leon versus Jack Della.
I agree.
They're looking at maybe a co-main, Paddy Pimblett maybe in the co-main. Who would you like to see him fight in the co-main of UFC London?
He said something. See you at the top, right?
Yeah, he did.
I think it's Michael Chandler, dude.
I think it's Michael Chandler, but
think so
too. I don't want to see that fight, to be honest.
I do.
I
think he's gonna choke Michael Chandler out. I really do.
He can.
I think he can, bro.
What ranking is Michael Chandler?
Chandler is so reckless, dude. He's so reckless in these exchanges. Paddy's so slick, he can grab the back. I'm telling you.
Let me see. I pull up right now. Michael Chandler is number.
I think he's 7 or something.
7.
Yeah.
Paddy.
There's a lot of fighters.
Paddy number 13, right? Paddy keep climbing.
Hey, the UFC would love to do that. I think it's a genius move by the UFC because Chandler's a big name, but he's also getting older. And if Paddy can come to UFC London as a co-main and put away Michael Chandler by submission, it's going to propel him even more than he already is. Yeah, it's massive. I think it's a great move by the UFC.
When is it? It's March 22nd.
Yes.
I'm just not sure because Michael will be at the gym right now if he was fighting this guy, right? He'll be. He's one thing that he does. He get prepared super well for his fights, and he don't play around. Whenever he knows the guy is lifting like crazy, running, and I don't know, but I haven't seen Michael eat at the gym, so maybe not.
Let me see who else. It could be maybe a Gamrot.
I don't want to.
I like. One guy that I like very much. I know Grant Dawson has a fight with Carlos Diego Ferreira coming up.
Yeah.
But I just like Joel Alvarez on the ranking so much.
They're not going to give Alvarez to Paddy, dude.
But I like, what I mean.
Alvarez would kill the hype train.
What I mean is, I like that Joel Alvarez is in the ranking right now because that guy's 100% finishes.
Bro, I'll tell you one thing. I would bet on him to be a future champ at the right odds. Here are my future champ long shots for the lightweight division. Obviously, Money Moicano. But I'm telling you right now, Money Moicano and Alvarez would be my 2 long shot picks. And I would even think about sprinkling on Paddy just because I know politically how fast they'll propel him if he gets a big win. Yeah. But I think that Alvarez is as dangerous of a guy in the entire division.
Who will you match Alvarez? I have a fight already for Joel Alvarez.
Jalen Turner.
that.
I think that's an absolute barn burner.
Benoit Saint Denis.
Raphael Fiziev, that would be my fight.
Yeah.
Joe Alvarez and Fiziev. But I think, Jalen Turner makes sense too.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I don't know who Paddy's going to fight, but I'm excited for that.
I like that
card.
one. I like that one happen. Paddy and Michael Chandler, co-main.
I think it's genius if it happens. We'll see. Let's move on, though. Another thing I want to talk to Gilbert about, Donald Cerrone has re-entered the UFC testing pool. What are your thoughts on guys that are openly like on steroids, come back to the UFC? And obviously they got to wait. What are they going to wait, 6 months or something?
Yeah, 6 months.
Can you pull up there? Let's see. Just before I answer that, I just want to see his record, his last couple fights, because I saw something that he's like on a losing streak, a crazy losing streak.
Yeah, I mean, I know he lost to Conor,
but I think it's more than that.
Yeah, dude, it's literally it's Tony Ferguson-esque right here. It's Jim Miller lost Alex Morono, Nico Price was overturned. Anthony Pettis, Conor McGregor, Justin Gaethje, Tony Ferguson.
7? You count 7? That's it? Cannot see from here.
It's 6 if you get rid of the overturned fight.
No, it's not overturned. It's 7 losses. No. Yeah. I would love to have a fight overturned, but it is what it is. Still.
Yeah. I remember Cerrone's
Who was overturned against?
Nico Price.
How was that?
Why?
I don't even remember, honestly.
But how was that? How was that? It shows that
Nico Price outstruck him 115 to 113. It got overturned. It went the distance. I don't remember what.
Went the distance. Okay, but I don't like it, to be honest.
Yeah.
He says he wants to get to 50 fights or 50 wins or something like that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think you should. I don't like it when you come back on your word. That's one thing that.
It's almost like he needs the fight, right? He wants either money or whatever, and he realized, I can't fight elsewhere. The UFC still own his rights.
He's still signed with the UFC.
It's gotta be what it is.
I just think. You know what I think? Cowboy, when he was on his best, on his prime, he was beating those guys up. Remember, crazy highlights, fighting in another month. And I just believe the adrenaline dump that you have on those wins.
You're chasing it. It's just like Tony Ferguson right now. He's chasing that.
He's very... You know that's the feeling that you got. Like, that's why you gambling. That's why you like it. Because no.
You're right.
I'm not kidding. That's why you like it, right, bro?
We talked about this.
I look at these guys sometimes. Bro, this guy's going insane on the TV. And I'm like, wow. But that's one thing.
Yeah.
That I believe. And again, it's not a fact. But I think Cowboy Cerrone is missing right now. It's not the 50. It's not the. It's that feeling like.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing.
Win a fight.
You're 100% right. First of all, no matter what industry you're in, you're chasing that feeling of being right, that feeling of winning, right? I have the same thing. We talked about how this, like I've compared myself to you guys and fighters because like you go through the losses, you go through the adversity, and then you try to get the wins. You try to silence the trolls and the haters, all this stuff. I'm telling you, it literally is so similar. Here's what I'd like to see for Donald Cerrone. Cowboy fought Tony Ferguson back in 2020. It was the last win that Tony Ferguson had. Put Tony Ferguson versus Donald Cerrone. Book that fight later this year. Why would the UFC not do that? I think it's a perfect matchup.
They did that.
Both these guys are on huge losing streaks. They're both legends of the sport. Give them, because one guy's gonna win out of that fight, and then now it's that you at least make give a little hype back to one of these legends, bro.
Yeah,
I think it's a perfect matchup. Your thoughts?
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of a comeback like that. Like it's different when you see Khabib come back. If it does happen, it's nice. People get excited. GSP come back, people get excited. A guy that is on a winning column that left is amazing. But the guy 6-7 losing streak. I think that's
all things considered, if both guys are back in the sport, both guys want to fight. Is there a better matchup than that?
No. Yeah, I will not want to. I'm not fired up to watch this fight, but if those guys are back, then make them fight each other at least. But the thing is, UFC doesn't do that, UFC is clear. Like, why I might fight Michael Morales? Because I make a big name. This guy's an upcomer. He's changing the throne like the UFC does. If I lose, that guy is hyped up. if I beat this guy, I prove that I still belong on the top of the division. That's the UFC story. It's not like...
I feel like it's almost very similar to how the UFC positioned Dustin Poirier with Benoit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you win, you prove. If you lose, we hype this guy up. We have a new star. We have a new guy that we can push. So
100%.
the story repeats. So that's why I think it's going to be very hard to match up that fight. If Donald Cowboy Cerrone want to come back, let's give it to Grant Dawson, let's give to a guy like that, depends on the division that he comes. If Tony Ferguson still want more fight, let's get a guy that we can hype up a little bit and do it. That's the name of the game, unfortunately.
I feel that. All right, last topic I want to go over before we go to the UFC Vegas 101 card this weekend. Dustin Poirier is supposed to have one last fight. Who would you like to see him fight, Gilbert? If you picked one name, one last fight for Dustin and for the fans, who would you put right in front of him? First instinct, who is it?
First thing, it would be Justin Gaethje, but
I'm going Max Holloway.
You go Max Holloway too. I like it. I'm not against.
I would say Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
If they were to let him in the UFC, it's just something we haven't seen before. You know what I mean?
He would literally piece up Nate Diaz for how many rounds, and then Nate Diaz would either have one chance at the end, kind of like the Leon Edwards fight. How does Nate Diaz almost finish Leon Edwards in that fight?
I saw a tweet that said that like Nate somehow always wins his losses. You know what I mean?
No, the real post about Diaz is Nate Diaz never lost a fight. He just ran out of time. That's so true. Or they get stopped by a doctor stoppage. I'm telling you, to this day, I think he would have beat George Masvidal.
100.
If they just let the fight keep going. I think
you need how many rounds you need, bro.
Fuck that Stockton 209, motherfucker.
I get it. People saying, but that bro.
Hold on, Nate won the boxing match, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was
they shorted him. They shorted him on $9 million. He's going to a lawsuit for that.
He didn't got paid yet.
That's the risk of that's the risk of
the guy who ran the event said that he would divorce his ex-wife before paying Nate Diaz.
Yeah, wow. That's the risk.
That's messed up.
All right, let's go. Let's talk about. Well, first of all,
but I think I think that would be the topic. Will be Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway, maybe that Dan Hooker. If Dan Hooker go over there and beat Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, I just think it's a big risk for Hooker right now, based on where he is in the division, and you bring Poirier.
Yeah, but that's a nice fight.
It's a great fight.
Yeah. I think Dan Hooker, he's a freaking crazy animal that he will do it.
There are rumors of him fighting Fiziev supposedly, but I don't. Poirier.
I don't think.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. But
I don't want to.
And then I saw
he said he came out and said it was fake news.
Then I see Gamrock kind of calling out Fiziev kind of talking.
Because they fought already.
Yeah, and that was the knee injury, right?
That was bullshit. Yeah, Fiziev should have won. Yeah. I think it's gonna be. I think they're gonna go Holloway versus Poirier.
Yeah, I think those three. I think
Justin Gaethje needs too much time off right now.
Justin Gaethje, Max, or Dan Hooker, but yeah, you see any other option out of these three? No, Michael Chandler right now.
Nah, it's gonna be Holloway, guaranteed.
Or maybe Colby. I heard a little bit about.
I heard that too. But that.
No, right?
Holloway.
No, he ain't out on Colby.
Yeah.
No. Colby's not fighting.
All right, let's move on to UFC Vegas 101.
Vegas.
At the end of the day, it's not the biggest barn burner of a card in the world.
But look at this guy, so
I'm
excited.
so fucking excited, dude. How many weeks did we just go without UFC? Was it 3 or 4?
4.
Almost a month.
Last one was
4
14.
weeks. Now, granted, I hit a lot of NFL parlays,
So we got
but
21,
nothing
29.
compares, dude. Nothing compares to betting on the UFC.
Matty, how much money have you won the last couple weeks?
3 weeks.
Come on, bro.
So define one, like actual wins or like net profit?
No, not net profit. I just want to know, for the bets that you've put in, how much money have you won? And let's just do the last 3 weeks.
In pure wins, it's been like $250,000. Because I had a 100K win, a 96K win, I had a 35K win. But that doesn't include all the losses too.
Yeah, but we like to talk about the wins, bro.
That's true. But let's not even go through that.
Guys, don't get that happy, because how long you been doing that, Matty? Tell these guys, because they see 100,000
since I came out the womb, bro.
See?
He was born with it.
Yeah.
This guy said, he made 100,000. He got
losses, trust
right?
me. There's tons
they
of
got
losses.
a couple of DMs like, hey, Matty, put me on to that. I want to make 100,000
there's tons of losses in there as
Matty
well.
does not promote gambling if you haven't done it.
My
if
philosophy,
you choose to, Go to his free Telegram.
What's your
My
code?
philosophy is if you've never bet before and you come to me and say, "Yo, I seen you win. I want to start betting." I'll say, "Don't start betting." But if you're already betting, I'll say, "Okay, tail my free picks. They're in Telegram." But nah, gambling's the worst thing you can do. In all seriousness, it's a disease. All right, let's move on to the card. We got MackenziewDern versus Amanda Ribas. I think it's a good main event here for a fight night card.
It's a rematch,
we got a co-main of Ponzinibbio versus Carlston Harris. And then a few fights before that, we have Alhassan versus Almeida. That's going to be a good striking match. We got Chris Curtis versus Kopylov, another good striking match. I think that should be the co-main is Chris Curtis versus Roman Kopylov. We got Austin Bashi versus Christian Rodriguez. Can Christian Rodriguez beat another up-and-coming prospect? That's going to be a great fight. We got Soriano versus Urus Medic. I think that's a great fight. Some good fights on the card. I think it's honestly a solid card overall.
Thiago Moises, too.
That's one of my favorite fights of the night. So Thiago Moises versus Trey Ogden. It's a great grappling matchup. I think Moises is kind of the more well-rounded guy that can have success in that fight, but he's surprisingly only a 2-1 favorite in that fight. So let's start from the top down, Gilbert. I want to go to this main event. Amanda Ribas versus MackenziewDern. A lot of people will be paying attention to this fight for sure. MackenziewDern has already fought Amanda Ribas.
Yes.
It's a rematch. I didn't even realize that till the other day. They fought years ago.
I remember that fight. That was right after MackenziewDern had a baby. She just had a daughter.
Yeah.
And my opinion, I know both girls super well. So I think Mackenzie came back super quick. She just got the pregnancy. She came back. She want to fight again.
Yeah.
And I just think she wasn't ready. It take a lot of time to the organs get back to place. After the baby came out, I think she should take a little bit more time to come back. But I think she was super hungry. She came back a little quick. But I think it's a close fight. I think Mackenzie got so much better. She felt a lot remember the RVCA, it was even a big sponsor of mine, Ruka. They dissolved a little bit. So Chito Vera and Coach Perillo, they went to a different place. That was on that moment too. So after that, she came back with Coach Perillo. She made a couple changes. I think she's looking a lot better. Mackenzie keep improving. Yeah. And Amanda, on a different way, she used to come a lot to ATT. She used to do a lot of camps here. She kind of live, I think, here in South Florida for like a year or so. But now she's back in her town in Brazil. I think it's a very close fight. Yeah. The one thing that I like, both of these girls, they don't care. They come to bang. Yeah. They both have a high-level grappling. I think Amanda has a little bit better takedown defense. She's a judo black belt. Mackenzie more like, I think that's the only thing that Mackenzie is missing on her game is the wrestling, the ability. Because she's a high-level jiu-jitsu, many-time world champion. But if she actually get a great takedowns, good wrestling, I think she'll dominate that division. But that's one piece that she's lacking, and Amanda has a very good takedown defense. So I think it's going to be more a striking battle. He can go either way, that fight. I'm not picking a winner, but I just think it's going to be a very close fight, but it's going to be more on the feet with both girls.
I agree.
Both girls disrespecting each other takedown because your background's grappling, my background's grappling, so let's freaking strike. And they're not respecting each other power, so I think it's going to be a bang on the feet.
Yeah, and one thing I'll say, I think since MackenziewDern had got knocked out by Jessica Andrade 3 fights ago, I think she's improved her striking, bro. Look at the Lupi Godinez fight. She came into that fight. A lot of people were picking Lupi, and she outstruck Lupi Godinez, who's a natural striker, 72-67. They both got 2 takedowns on each other. I think she's really improved. I know she was working with Cejudo on her wrestling and her takedowns. I think she's a live dog here.
Yeah, I like it.
She's plus 170 right now.
Oh, wow.
So I look at this fight as a 50-50 matchup, and I think the value is on the bet and underdog.
The fight that I like Mackenzie the most was the Angela Hill.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
And that win has aged well too, because Angela's been on a tear.
When I saw the way she beat Angela, I said, "Wow, okay, she's improving. She's getting better." She put on a beat on Angela Hill, and that's when I said, "Okay, she's kind of like," because she was kind of lost when Ruka dissolved the gym a little bit, but then after that win, I said, "Oh, she's back, you know. And then I like it when she was working with Henry Cejudo on wrestling, and I think that's the key. If she wrestles more, she can become a champion. That's
Yeah.
But that's gonna be a good test because Amanda Ribas is not easy taking down. She has good takedown defense.
Yeah, I think it'll just go to decision. I think Ribas will get the decision.
You think Ribas get the decision? Who you pick?
I'm gonna take the upset in MackenziewDern, but I would not bet much money on it. It's a very close fight. I think the value is clearly on the underdog though. But I think if it's a straight pick 'em, then maybe you lean towards Amanda. But very close fight. If Mackenzie didn't outstrike Lupi Godinez in her last fight, I think I'd be picking Amanda here. But I think she's improved a lot.
I agree.
And I think she has the finishing upside too.
Yes, that I agree with.
So I'm gonna lean MackenziewDern. So Kyle Betts going with Amanda. I'm gonna lean MackenziewDern. Very, very close for me. Gilbert's official pick? No.
I like both of these girls.
I think he likes Amanda a little bit more.
If it's only a striking fight,
Amanda.
I'm leaning a little bit Mackenzie too.
Really? All right.
But
Gilbert likes his dogs, bro. He likes underdogs.
I like that.
On a closer fight, super close.
All right, let's go to the co-main event. I think we can agree that's not the fight we're gonna bet our hair on, right? All right, let's go to the co-main event. Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Carlston Harris. Carlston Harris, pretty good grappler, got good submissions. He has some good wins. He choked out Jeremiah Wells. He beat Impa back in 2021. He knocked him out.
Wow.
Shavkat finished Carlston, so and then Chaos Williams finished him. So he's lost his only two losses in the UFC are against two very dangerous finishers, right? I like Carlston Harris here as an underdog, and I'm a fan of Ponzinibbio, but I just think he's towards the tail end of his career.
Yes.
He's coming off of 2 straight losses. Kevin Holland finished him in round 3, and then Muslim Salikov beat him by split decision. That was a very, very close fight. Beforehand, beat Alex Morono, but then lost to Michel Pereira and Jeff Neal. So, he's getting some tough fights, and he's losing the majority of them. I just think Carlston Harris, I was shocked Chaos Williams put him away so fast in that first round. I think this is a good bounce back opportunity. Ponzinibbio doesn't have the power that Chaos Williams does. He's got good striking, but I think Carlston can hang in there and maybe win a decision, or maybe even find his back or something. Who do you like in that fight? It's another I think it's another underdog.
It's close,
it's
right?
like even -115,
Close,
-105.
right? Super close.
Yeah, Carlston Harris is a small betting underdog at even money.
I like Carlston Harris a lot. He just doesn't fight much, right? He's been in the UFC for years. See, if you look at that fight, he fought Shavkat was a long time ago, bro.
Yeah.
Shavkat got so many more
2022
fights
February.
after that.
Yeah.
How many fights you got after that? 3?
Yeah.
And Shavkat
And he's 2-1.
Shavkat got like maybe 5, 6.
Right.
So I just think he might get a lot of injuries, or we don't know the case that he's not active.
Yeah.
He had 2 fights in 2023, and then he had 1 fight in 2024, which was May 18th.
But the only thing about that fight, and I agree with a lot of things that you said, the only thing that I disagree, Ponzinibbio fought everybody, bro.
Yeah.
He got a lot more experience. And that's the only name that Ponzinibbio's getting that's not a huge name. That's not a guy that, and I think Ponzinibbio needs that win. I just think Ponzinibbio going to come fired up for this fight, and then I think Ponzinibbio wins that fight, I think.
Yeah, it's a very close fight. The co-main and the main are very
But I think by
competitive
decision, close fight, maybe
Yeah.
a little bit boring. Maybe he grapples a little bit, but I think Ponzinibbio wins that one.
Yeah. What do you think, Kyle Betts?
I'm gonna go with Ponzinibbio.
You copy me, bro.
No, I like Ponzinibbio. It's
I
weird.
like Ponzinibbio too.
It's weird though, cause I felt like a couple years ago Ponzinibbio had such a good run, and then just out of nowhere he got injured and fell off.
But that was a bad. You know what happened, right? He got a very bad staph infection, and I saw this guy. And I saw him, and that was the craziest thing of my life because I saw this guy. He was so skinny, bro.
I saw that.
I said, man, that guy gonna fight at 55. There's no way. He was super skinny.
55.
And then I saw this guy. I don't know if it was before or after. That guy was so fat, big, huge. And I was kind of asking Ali and these guys, bro, they got very sick. They almost died. He sucked. And then he never, I think after those injuries, and that was a couple years layoff, maybe, he didn't come back the same. But I still like this guy's spirit. This guy, he's a freaking warrior. if you look at all his losses, he goes on his shoot. He's not he's fighting. He's bringing danger. So I like Ponzinibbio a lot.
Yeah, he had a close fight with Kevin Holland until it wasn't late in the third round.
He was kind of winning, I think. It was kind of like
he was getting outstruck, but it was a very close fight. And then the Muslim Salikov fight, that loss was very. I think he won, right? Decision. He won, right? I think he won.
Yeah. I remember we were talking about that one. He won, but they gave it to Salikov. So
I think after his fight with Beza, whatever, I think that was like it. Because he was on a good win streak. Because he beat Mike Perry, then he beat Magny, then he beat
Alex. Yes, remember that Magny knockout?
Yeah,
remember that or no?
That was
in Argentina.
Fourth round.
They bring him there to
headline the card.
And he knocked that guy out cold.
Bad, bro.
Crazy. And then
that's when everybody was like, "Oh!"
And after that, he get another win, right?
No. After that, the Leech knocked him out in round 1.
And then I think, and that was.
And then he beat Miguel Baeza.
But that was the moment, right? That he got that injury. That when you have a time frame between fights.
So he beat Neil Magny in 2018. Then he didn't fight for 2.5 years.
That was the moment that he got.
And he came back and lost. So it's been very up and down for Ponzinibbio. That was the moment
that kind of changed his career a lot.
Yeah,
that sucks.
All right, let's move on. This is a fight I really want to get your guys' opinion on because I really want to bet on one side of this fight.
You gotta cover Moicano. You gotta go crazy. You gotta change the energy.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
I got you.
Here we go.
Who's not losing on that card?
Who's not losing?
It might be this fight I'm about to break down. So let me break this one down. So we got Cesar Almeida, the kickboxer, at -290 versus Abdul Alhassan, the +215 underdog. Hassan's coming off of that controversial fight against Cody Brundage. Shout out to Cody Brundage, by the way.
I remember that.
I saw him in Tampa with Justin Jacobe. We played some blackjack.
Nice.
I like Cody Brundage. He's coming off that controversial fight against Cody Brundage, right, where Brundage shot instantly in that fight. Alhassan started throwing those elbows and ended up with, and he did hit Cody Brundage
a lot.
Now there's an argument. There's an argument to be made whether the fight should have been stopped before all of those headshots. I don't think so, but that's what a lot of people are saying. But he threw a lot of big shots to the back of Cody's head. It ended up being a no contest, right? Hassan, though, very powerful striker. All 12 of his wins are by knockout. So he's either knocking you out or he's losing pretty much.
Yes.
Right? He's only been finished by KO once, and he's been submitted once. He's a 51% takedown defense, averages 3.5 strikes per minute. I'm telling you one thing right now, bro. If this dude is not... I know Hassan is accustomed to knocking people out, but Cesar Almeida is a different level, in my opinion. If he doesn't try to get takedowns and he just comes out and strikes, I think he's going to get countered. I think that Cesar Almeida is going to be on the back foot, wait for him to overcommit, and find the counter
Almeida
shot.
Was the guy who fought Pereira, right?
Yes.
Almeida, very high-level kickboxer.
Yeah.
I don't see Alhassan being able to find the target. He's got crazy power, but can he really find the shot to put out Almeida?
He can. I hope not. I hope Almeida wins, but he can. These are small gloves. The distance is a little bit different. Yeah. Almeida is getting used to that distance. I got Almeida, but I'm afraid, But I gotta back out my guy Almeida, Brazilian freaking warrior.
Yes, sir.
Kickboxer. I'm gonna back out Almeida, but I'm not. I cannot say that I'm confident. I am confident, but I'm a little bit afraid.
There's always that chance with the heavy-handed guy, right? There's always that knockout.
You're gonna put money on him, right?
I'm taking Almeida by knockout.
But you're gonna sweat a lot on that fight, right?
But let me ask you a question.
No, I'm asking. But that's the one that you're gonna be crazy about.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be a little uptight, but I just have to trust that his distance management and his counter strike. I think he's gonna be too much. But let me ask you this, Gilbert, because I need to know this for my cycle parlay this weekend. Is Almeida going to stay on the back foot and outpoint him, or is he going to find the shot? Because I think he's going to knock out. I think he's going to end up knocking out. Has Abdul
ever? Has that guy ever been knocked out?
He's been knocked out once. Now Abdul went the distance with Joaquin Buckley on a split decision. That was back in 2022.
And I think he got subbed by Pfeiffer.
He never got lost by knockout.
He's
never been knocked out.
One knockout loss back in.
By who?
Oh, I don't think it's in the UFC actually.
Yeah, no, it's not in the UFC.
No, it is. It is.
Is it?
Chaos Williams.
Oh, okay. Almeida by knockout.
Yeah, Almeida. 100%. Inside, close the distance, get him the inside.
Don't get me wrong. Chaos Williams has crazy power. That guy put a couple good guys out cold. So that guy has a.
Yeah.
He's a southpaw, right? He has a good straight left. If I'm not wrong, that guy has a bomb, but.
Yeah.
I think Almeida gonna I hope, you know, anything is you know, again, it's not kickboxing. It's only one Alex freaking Pereira on that word that goes out there and kickboxing everybody. But yeah, I'm confident, but I'm afraid. But
I'm very high on Cesar Almeida, bro. He disappointed me in his last fight because I had
a Kopylov, right?
No, it was Ihor,
decision, right?
So he lost the Roman Kopylov fight two fights ago. It was a split decision that
I remember.
Kopylov just did a little bit more with the takedowns and the grappling.
Became a wrestler.
But his fight after that, he dominated Ihor Potieria, and he couldn't finish him though. But he pieced him up. Like, I actually like taking guys that didn't get a finish in their last fight when they dominated to now get a finish.
Yeah,
because it's like you want to move up, you want to put on a good performance. I think this is a spot, you know, against a stiffer, big, powerful guy. Just, you know, be elusive, find the shot. I think he's going to do it. So we're all in alignment. That's the first fight we all agree on. Let's move on, go down the card. I cannot wait for this fight. I actually think this could be the fight Gilbert and I might put a little bet on here. Chris Curtis, the plus 200 underdog versus Roman Kopylov. I like Chris Curtis, but I fear that he's too one-dimensional with his boxing here. I think Kopylov can stick and move, use the kicks. I don't think either guy are really going to shoot takedowns. I think Curtis is going to try to close the distance. Who do you like in this fight, Gilbert?
I like Chris Curtis. I think I like Kopylov a lot too. I like both of these guys, but I just think Chris Curtis took a little time. He has great teammates. I just think Chris Curtis is gonna find the shot, gonna close the distance, and I think he's gonna do better. I don't think it's gonna be a finish. I think, you said, Kopylov gonna move a lot on the beginning, but eventually, I think Curtis is gonna find the better shots.
You know what's crazy is it is insane that odds makers have him as a 2-1 underdog. Like, he went 5 rounds with Brendan Allen.
On a short notice.
Split decision.
On a short notice.
And I thought he arguably won that fight.
And Chris Curtis knocked out Brendan Allen, right?
Before,
first fight,
a long time ago, But I just think that it is a little disrespectful for the odds to be this wide. As much as I think Kopylov will probably win this fight in a decision.
What's the odds?
Minus, like, Chris Curtis is plus 210, dude.
I think
he's
that's
a way better
favorable
competition,
underdog.
you know.
I think that's a favorable.
The thing
underdog.
is, when you look at Roman Kopylov, he doesn't really lose the strikers, bro. Like, most people, like, he loses to grapplers, like, you know, Fluffy Hernandez subbed him. But, like, look at every striker he's fought, right? Now, these are lower level strikers. Josh Fremd, liver punch, puts him out. Claudio Ribeiro, head kick, knockout. Ponali Soriano, round 2 punches, knockout. Like when he fights, but then he fights like a wrestler, Carl Robertson, he loses, right? Albert Duraev loses. These are back in 2019, 2021. I just think Kopylov is levels above what he used to be. I think he's more well-rounded and is improved. That Fluffy Hernandez fight, I think it was just a horrible matchup for him, right? Fluffy is like, if you pick one guy to division,
Fluffy's a freaking monster,
dude,
bro.
I think he's a future champ. 11-1 right now.
I'm a huge fan of Fluffy. He's fighting my guy, Brendan Allen. I got to back up my guy always.
Yeah.
But
that's a tough fight.
If he's not fighting Brendan Allen, if he's not fighting RoboCop, I'm Fluffy fan. You know, I like these guys. He's a Mexican freaking dog. He get hurt on the beginning. If you don't finish, that's a wrap. That's it, bro.
Dude, the Michel Pereira fight.
Yeah, but the Kevin Holland fight. Remember the Kevin Holland fight?
Yeah.
I said, man, Kevin Holland going to start strong, and then he's going to eat Kevin Holland, bro. Kevin Holland took him out quick.
Yeah, but I don't think that fight goes the same way today.
No.
So, all right, well, I'm going to pick Roman Kopylov, but I am not, to be clear, if you're betting.
I'm not what?
If
I'm going to pick him, but I'm not
because there's betting odds for a reason. I'm not laying minus 290 against Chris Curtis. That's ridiculous.
A little bit, nothing.
But I will consider Kopylov by decision, depending on what the number comes in at. It'll probably be plus 150, plus 200. I don't know.
I like that.
I'm
thinking Chris Curtis.
Okay.
Chris Curtis.
You guys are on the Curtis side.
I could just no. The thing is I could.
Get out of here.
No, the thing is, I could just see Sean Strickland and Chris Curtis sparring, and Sean just screaming, "Come on, Chris! Come on, Chris!"
Do they actually hate each other now, or
I don't know.
Curtis does Curtis hate Sean now?
I don't know the drama, bro.
There's John. I didn't
know.
No,
bro, they aren't friends anymore apparently.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So yeah, but Chris Curtis I think got a little sensitive,
podcast,
and
right?
they had a podcast. It's gone. It's done. and Curtis moved on.
This guy's so much in the drama. I had no idea that happened.
Yeah,
I thought this guy's still buddies.
That's my job.
TMZ.
I just think in the first place that was a funny comp. Like Chris Curtis and Sean Strickland are two complete polar opposite personalities.
But that's what I like. That's why these guys help, you know, like
100%. But yeah, I don't know if they're friends anymore. So who knows? But all right, I'm gonna go Kopylov. Gilbert and Kyle Betts are gonna go Chris Curtis. Tough fight. Let's see what else we like on the card, Gilbert. If we move down a little bit, I do want to go over this one real quick. Christian Rodriguez versus Austin Bashi. Bashi, I believe, is a 22, 23-year-old prospect. Really good wrestling, good submissions, good striking, very well rounded. But Christian Rodriguez,
like Christian so much.
Christian Rodriguez is known for
taking zeros,
not fraud checking, but like stopping these up and coming prospects. Right, he did it to Isaac Dolgarian. That shouldn't have been a win though. That was a robbery. And then he did it to Raul Rosas Jr., which obviously he dominated. After he escaped the submission attempt early, he dominated Rosas Jr. So he's used to doing this. Cameron Simon beat him too. So he's beating these up and comers. If he wins this fight, he's a 2-1 dog. The UFC needs to move him out of this.
Give a little respect to this guy,
put some respect on the dog's name right here, you know? So I like Christian Rodriguez in general, but I've watched footage on Bashi, and this dude looks for real.
Yeah, I don't know so much about this guy.
I have no idea.
Very well
I just like Christian Rodriguez so much that like I'm picking. When I see this guy's name, I look a little bit the other guy. I just go on here. I like Christian Rodriguez.
So this is Austin Bashi, 13-0 pro MMA record. I've watched him strike.
He's got more striker.
Both, but he's a grappler. But his striking is very good. Look, he gets submissions, and Christian Rodriguez is coming off that guillotine loss to what's his name, Julian Rosa.
Yeah, Rosa.
But
that was a good fight.
Yeah.
Until he rushed, that was a good fight.
First round submission.
No, but that was a war in the beginning, going crazy, and then he jumped on that guillotine. I remember.
I know. I was like.
But that guy's another one that I like very much.
Arosa? Yeah.
And Rosa is a dog too, bro.
He's also Arosa was the much bigger guy.
But he's your guy too, right?
I like. Dude,
this is one of the ugliest.
I made a fortune off of Rosa submissions. Bro.
I like Rosa a lot, bro.
Yeah. All right, I'm going Austin Bashi. I know you guys probably gonna pick C-Rob by default, but I'm telling you gotta watch some footage.
I have no idea who the other guy is. So
he's
I'm just gonna be honest, bro. I have no fucking clue.
Come to the pod to talk about the fight and say he didn't watch the fight. The level of disrespect. Moicano, where you at, bro? We need you back.
You're gonna know who he is after this weekend, I promise you. All right. There's maybe 2 more fights I want to talk through. Let's go to this fight. Thiago Moises versus Trey Ogden.
Thiago all day.
Before you said something, that's a closer fight than you guys think.
Agreed.
Yeah,
way
what's
closer.
the odds on that?
That guy is very, very good and
good grappling.
If I'm not wrong, who's that guy that your partner that was caught with the gambling?
He was on the Ultimate Fighter.
He's with Jay. I forgot his name. Yeah, this guy.
Jay Perrin?
No.
No, the biggest guy.
The coach.
Yeah. What's his name? I know. James Krause. Yeah.
James Krause.
Yeah. And
If
Derek
I'm not
Minner.
wrong,
Derek Minner was the guy that.
That guy got his spot, right?
I don't know.
If I'm not wrong.
What guy? Who's
the guy that's fighting Moises?
Trey Ogden.
This guy, right?
Got whose spot?
Because
James Krause spot?
James Krause, right?
I think so.
I'm not sure.
Because one thing that I like so much about James Krause was, bro, the strategy he does, the breakdown. That guy was very smart with that.
Yeah,
And
no, he
this
was.
guy-
Ruined it. He had everything going for him, and he ruined it.
Well,
But
he was
that
a
guy-
fighter, but then he turned into a coach, correct?
But very good coach. Like,
Yeah.
good fighter, but way better coach. You know those guys that's gifted. So James Krause was like that. But this guy, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think this guy that was the one that stepped up, that got the gene. I think, I'm not sure. But this guy has the same mentality. Fight with a lot of strategy. Fights very smart. He's beating a couple of guys that he's not supposed to beat on the skill set, but on the strategically ways, he beat those guys. So that fight is super, super close. If Thiago doesn't change, doesn't fix a couple things, this guy might be Thiago.
I think Thiago's just got to keep it on the feet and outstrike him. I think that's his path to victory. I mean, Trey Ogden's very good on the ground. He's fought some good guys. I mean, he fought Ignacio Bahamondes. That's a very high level guy. He lost that fight, but you know, he beat Kurt Holloway. He's coming off of 2 straight wins. You know, I think the fight goes the distance, and I think it's very close on the scorecards.
Yeah.
I don't know who I'm picking here. He beat Daniel Zellhuber.
I'm telling you, this guy's good, bro. This guy,
very good grappler.
I like Thiago Moises a lot. I'm super biased to the Brazilian guys.
Man.
I want to go to the Brazilian guys, but this fight is closer than people think. So.
It has potential to be the trap. It has potential to be the trap.
And Moises is not here anymore, right? He went back to Brazil.
No, he's. I was.
He's at ATT.
Yeah, I was filming Moicano 2 weeks ago. Or 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he was at the gym.
I think he just came from a camp, right? And then he stays more in Brazil.
Probably.
I know he had a little family problem, so he had to move back to Brazil. He was at Fight Nerds a lot. So
really?
He spent time at Fight Nerds.
That's
and
good
ATT.
for him. That's very good for
Fight
him.
Nerds and ATT, but yeah, I don't know, bro. That fight's.
I'm going Thiago Moises.
Yeah, I think I'm going Thiago too by decision, but believe me on that, it's a very close fight.
I'm gonna pick Thiago by decision as well, but I think it's going to be a split decision, and it's going to go one way or the other. So I'm going to probably bet the fight to go the distance, depending on what the number comes in at.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like that
too.
All right. One more fight I want to go over before we wrap up here. Which one was it? Okay. Do you know who Jacobe Smith is? They were comparing him to, like, the next Khabib. He's coming off a Contender Series win. He's fighting Preston Parsons on the prelims. This is a very good fight.
Who?
Jacobe Smith.
This guy.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
He trains under DC, right?
I have no idea who that guy is either.
Yeah,
he trains under DC, right? The DC said that,
he's
right?
coming off the Contender Series win. It was a ground and pound.
Oh, that was the one that DC was so crazy on him, right?
Yes.
Oh, I think I did see that.
This guy, they have him as like a 4-1 favorite against Preston Parsons, who Preston Parsons is really solid, bro.
Where do these guys fight? Where does that guy fight at?
That shows you how high level they think this guy is.
Preston or the other guy?
The other guy.
I think DC so big on him that he has to go for an AKA. It has to be. I think
in California.
I think. I'm not sure.
But what I would tell you is crazy strength. Dude shredded to the gills.
Preston?
No, Jacobe Smith.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he won he beat the shit out of this dude on the this is his debut. Okay, he's coming off of a fight on the Contender Series where he outstruck him 55-11, 7 takedowns and ground and pound with elbows.
I didn't watch. Did you watch this one?
Yeah, I watched it. Monster, dude. This dude is so strong and so physical. That's why they're comparing him to
so athletic. He's more athletic.
Monster,
right?
high level wrestling, collegiate wrestler. Just really, really good prospect. For him to be a 4-1 favorite against Preston Parsons, that says a lot about how good they think this kid's gonna be. I'm excited to watch this fight. I'm going Jacobe Smith. Obviously, no shit, he's a 4-1 favorite.
So you going with the hype? I'm
going with the hype here, and I like Preston Parsons.
How's Parsons like takedown defense? I know he's very solid, very good.
So he has a 71% takedown defense, but look at the guys that he's fighting against. Their wrestling's just not at the level of Jacobe Smith.
Any wrestler that he fought?
He fought Oban Elliott last. It was a close fight, but he lost unanimous decision. He beat Semmelsberger and he beat Evan Elder. Evan Elder's a good fighter as well. Trevin Giles, Daniel Rodriguez are his 2 losses. Yeah.
Before that, okay.
I think Jacobe Smith by decision or maybe.
Let's go with the hype. Let's go with the hype and see where the hype goes. But I like those hype, you know, like. Yeah. And then
look. So Home of Fight, we even posted him next to Khabib in a graphic.
Oh wow.
Was it? Oh wow.
That was after DC saying, right? DC was so crazy on this.
Dana White tells us that tonight's Dana White Contender Series winner, Jacobe Smith, could be a next generation Khabib Nurmagomedov after being told by DC how talented he is. DC apparently told Dana White the same thing about Khabib before he joined the UFC. I mean, DC knows his shit, dude.
Yeah, sometimes, right? DC talks a lot of things that is no sense.
That's true.
DC.
Dominic Cruz gets on him.
But the eye test has shown me.
The guy does one kick, right? A regular kick, and the kick is blocked. Oh, that was a beautiful high kick. How come the guy blocked the kick, bro? He's crazy sometimes. I look like that was a good kick.
Yeah.
But that's no, oh my God, look at that. It was not like that, you know? Sometimes he's just.
Do you feel
crazy.
like the like Joe Rogan and DC and, you know, all of them, do you think, and John Anik, they have to like kind of give credit to like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
no.
if something.
I'm honest. I don't know. What are you trying to say?
Like, so, like for instance, you said, "Oh, he threw the head kick," and he's like, "Oh, that's a great head kick." You like, do you think sometimes they have to like say certain things to like? Side?
I just think they are commentators, right? They comment. They doing the commentating on the action. They gotta be entertaining. People gotta be. Oh, really? If the guy DC says it might be a good kick. So I just think they're doing
some of this footage on Jacobe.
They do a great job.
He's very physical, very violent. Got good elbows, good takedowns. I mean, just vicious ground and pound, bro. He does remind you of Khabib a little bit with his style. This isn't even that wasn't even the Contender Series fight, was it? No, this is Fury. Yeah, I think this is a fight or two before his Contender Series.
I would have to see more footage,
but he's very dominant. So.
And there's another guy on that card.
Which fight?
The first fight of the night, Nurullo Aliyev.
Oh yeah, he looks like Khabib, like his face.
Same style.
He does.
This guy's from Tajikistan. Trains at the gym. Training here at Kopylov. He did the same thing. Contender Series, he beat the crap out of the guy. They signed him next Khabib. He fought in the UFC and he beat that guy, Rafael Alves.
Why did the UFC ever let go of Alves, dude?
He's
dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Crazy, bro. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, but dude's got even the Drew Dober fight. With him. So
He didn't make weight. He went crazy a little bit.
Okay, so there's more to the story.
Talk to the doctor. Remember, he said some problem with the commission.
He's killing it at Karate Combat now.
He's doing amazing. I think
electric knockouts.
It's just like the Spain. Those guys, they had to be Karate Combat.
Yeah,
100%.
But I feel like you don't feel like they're eventually going to be brought back now. I think they're
the Spain.
I think either the Spain
is. I don't think this Spain ever gonna be back.
No, he's never coming back
because he's known from the striker, but he's MMA, bro.
Yeah.
If you fighting that guy,
I'll never forget when you took your boy.
That was good. Right? That was a good one. Wilder.
You tried to warn me, and I still lost a bag on that fight.
No, but if you have to fight the Spain, what are you gonna do, Matty?
I'm gonna shoot in a second.
100%, right?
You have to.
Me, if I'm fighting that guy, for sure I'm gonna take this guy down and jump on his neck. There's no way I'm gonna strike with that dude.
Yeah.
No way, bro.
What about? I've heard rumors about Robbie Lawler might be going to bare knuckle.
I don't think so.
They're trying to get him.
He's training. He's back training. He's been helping everybody on the team.
I think if Jeremy Stevens beats
Eddie
Alvarez, they'll make the Stevens versus Mike Perry fight.
That's a good fight. I like Eddie Alvarez and Stephen.
I love Eddie Alvarez.
He's going there
in Philly.
You're going back home to watch it.
We're sending Jake to go from home to fight, but I'm not going. Actually, no. I kind of do want to go. Bryce Hall's going.
You gotta go, bro.
Too. Bryce Hall's fighting. Yeah,
I might go.
You gotta go fight.
What about
fight this pain on the
No, he's gotta fight. No, he's gotta fight
this pain on the crowd.
No. He's gotta fight MMA Guru, bro.
Yeah,
I'm in on that.
Power slap.
Depends what the bag is.
Power slap.
What do you guys?
I ain't doing power slap.
Why not? You and MMA Guru.
I think I would need $250,000 to do power slap.
But you do.
And they ain't paying me $250,000 because they paid Paige Van Zandt some pennies apparently.
How much did they pay Paige Van Zandt? You heard?
I heard like 30 bands or something. I'm dead.
But gas slap on the face like that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true.
I'll be honest. I will do it. We gotta make weight. They gotta be on my weight division. No, those big Hawaiian dudes. No.
What's that dude's name? The big black dude with the big beard, bro. He gets slapped and he don't even feel it.
I don't know, but that Samoa dude, he's so hard. I keep looking around. Oh my God, there's no way I want to get slapped from this guy. Yeah, but if the guy's on my weight division, we make the weight. Next day, I will slap anyone, bro. I don't. You gotta pay me too.
I already saw you training with Michael Johnson.
You saw? I have a couple.
Bro, you saw my reaction video on Instagram when I was at Power Slap. I had that underdog, and then hold on, I'm gonna show Gilbert this.
That was fun, right?
Yeah, it's fun. I love
Power Slap live. Is
people
fun.
hate it, but it's fun.
Because you're watching at home, you don't have the same experience. But if you go live,
right, 100%.
Those guys are crazy, bro.
And Peloton was there.
This one, so yeah. So this guy, the favorite, what's his name? He commented, "Is like, don't ever bet against me again."
Talking about the dude with the beard,
Isaiah. So Isaiah Quinones, right? I bet against him. Isaiah was the favorite. I bet against him. So my underdog, pretty much TKOs. I don't know what it's called in Power Slap. He slaps him, and this Isaiah
TKO,
almost goes out. Right? he comes back from the fucking dead, like literally just like
the Undertaker.
Like, you know, Tyson Fury gets knocked down and comes back from the dead. That's what Isaiah did. So he gets back up, and then he then starches my guy. My guy goes down the same way, and then the ref called the fight. I was like, what's the criteria to stopping this? The same thing just happened on both sides, but apparently that my guy didn't like come back and like say I'm good to go fast enough. So it ended up being a huge swing. It was like a $10,000 swing for me. I went from winning like $3-4 grand to losing like whatever it was, but it was crazy. And then that guy Isaiah, the next day I'm at the UFC fights and I run into him in person. He's like, "Don't ever bet against me again."
You were afraid? You got afraid? You were a little afraid?
Nah, he's nice. He was a nice dude. It was all in good fun. But
what is he gonna slap you?
Yeah, he always slapped me.
But coming back, this guy Nurulu Aliyev.
Yeah,
he's a great one, especially for you guys. He's a great one. So how is the odds on that one?
Yeah, he's probably a 3 or 4 to 1 favorite if I had to guess. Joe Selecki isn't
like
bad though.
He's a minus 500 or something like that.
Jeez.
Minus 510.
Oh yeah, that guy's winning for sure.
Yeah.
Like
decision or finish though.
As the money man says, that guy's not losing.
Decision
that guy is not losing.
Oh yeah, he's a
good grappler, favorite. Good striking, great crazy ground and pound. He might finish Joe Selecki on the ground and pound.
I think it's a decision, bro.
Might be a decision, but that guy's winning.
I mean, Joe Selecki very rarely gets finished. You know, the last guy, you know, remember that Jakar Close slammed him on his head?
Yeah.
Other than that, the dude survives. He went the distance with Jared Gordon, went the distance with Grant Dawson. The dude doesn't get finished. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna take him by decision to beat Joe Selecki.
Dude, where's Moicano?
I don't know.
Moicano's put on the
Unbelievable.
All right, guys, I need you guys in the comments of the YouTube
I'm about to FaceTime
Instagram.
I'm about to FaceTime him.
Please comment right now and say, Moicano, come on the pod before your fight.
Right now, he's going to spar.
He's sparring? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not going to answer.
I'll leave him alone. What do you guys think about the supposed rumors of McGregor versus Logan Paul in a boxing match?
I'm done talking about McGregor fighting anybody, bro. It's never happening. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. Stop it, Matty.
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? McGregor followed me on the gram, and then 2 days later, all the news comes out about the sexual assault. And it was such a cool day for me. I was like, Conor McGregor just followed me. And then 2 days later, all the news comes out.
Stop it, Matty Bets.
I don't believe McGregor did any of that. I really don't. I don't know the facts, bro. So, like, it is what it is. But I don't.
I've seen some stuff come out that, like, within the last, like, year or two that McGregor was, like, super into Irish politics and going against what they want. And supposedly this was, like, a quote-unquote, don't quote me on this. It was, like, a plan, like, to, like, be like, yo. Like,
give the people a Conor McGregor impression, bro.
D Devlin, oh my God. Stop it. You'll do what you're told. 185. Jolie's wife.
I just think he went crazy for so long that I don't know what to.
Yeah.
What you know, he for sure he did some shady stuff.
But I don't think he went that far. But I don't know. None of us know.
I don't know. That guy was. Bro, that guy was.
I'll tell you one thing.
Couple times he was out, and he looked like he was on stuff, bro.
He's geeked up, 100%.
Nobody's disputed that. Everyone knows that. That's fact.
So that's what I'm saying. If you on that level of,
yeah, it's like don't put yourself in that position. But also a statement came out that she said supposedly that Conor said. Like Conor was.
He won that drama. He won that.
No. Listen to
this. That's why he asked about Logan Paul because he won that drama.
But hold on. Listen to this. Listen to this. You tell me if you guys believe this. He started choking her, and she supposedly said that when Conor was choking her, he said, "Now you know what it feels like when I got choked out by Khabib." Come on.
That's how I knew it was bullshit because Conor would never say that. Conor would never be like, "Oh, that's how it felt when I got choked out." He would never bring that up in the first place.
He'd be like a little rat bastard.
He would never talk about Khabib choking him. He would never talk about that because his ego would not allow that. He would only talk about his wins and being the man. That's how I knew it was bullshit, in my opinion.
I don't know. No comments from me on that.
None of us know.
When you don't have nothing good to say, stay quiet.
Yeah, none of us know. So, all right, boys, let's wrap up. Guys, like, subscribe. Tell us in the comments right now that Moicano needs to be on the next episode.
Before you wrap up.
Go ahead.
I got to play this one thing.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
I don't know what this is.
Hold on.
Donald Trump song.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
Oh, Gilbert.
Come on, Gilbert.
For us, bro?
Wait, hold on.
We're going.
What's going on? Who are you meeting tomorrow, bro?
Wednesday night is gonna be the Brazilians. We're gonna invade the Mar-a-Lago.
The Donald.
Yeah. So we got an invitation from a good friend of ours, Rocky Ultimate Garage. It's my guy in West Palm. So he got us there. We're gonna meet the president,
That's dope.
Trump. So
That's dope.
Gregory Rodriguez, Renato Moicano, and the champ.
What do you think Moicano is
champ? Alexandre Pantoja. So he's gonna be cool. We're going there. He says a buffet there. I hope Colby's there. If he's there,
it's on site.
The police is gonna come because we're gonna make a scene. You know.
They're running background checks on you now.
We can. So.
No, it's huge though.
So yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be cool.
Let's go. Know? If you have room for a degenerate gambler and a cameraman.
No, I hope you guys enjoy that, bro. That's gonna be pretty dope.
That's massive. That's massive.
All right, boys. Like and subscribe. In the comments, tell Moicano to show up for the next episode before his fight. Moicano will do this episode whenever you need it to be. We need you on for 30 minutes, brother.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oos.